It's lovely to see so many people here. I'm not sure how many we were expecting, but we seem to have quite a lot. And I know that Mrs. Brown's been taking names down and addresses and birth dates and goodness knows what, because she's very keen. It's taken a long time to get thus far with the nursery. Looking back in the logbooks, I can see 3 head teachers before me where the possibility of a nursery was mooted, but we were always stymied, if you like, by the fact that we had private providers within the area. Private providers meant that we couldn't open a nursery because we would be stepping on somebody's toes. When the most recent private provider ceased trading, that gave us the opportunity. And it's a long time in the planning, but it's been worth it. So I'd like to thank Ian Kilding, our Chair of Governors at the moment, for being a real mover and shaker when it came to that. And Mike Booth, who's standing behind him, was the previous Chair of Governors. And also to all the parents and all the friends of the school who responded when we initially asked your views. And one particular person was very, very supportive, and she's here at the front, Mrs. McIntosh, Rydell's MP. So thank you very much, which is why we've invited Anne to come and formally open our nursery. So if you can fight your way through a few children, by all means say a few words, because your sister's on the way.
Well, I'll say a few words here and then I'll...
That'll be lovely.
Mrs. Johnson, just get down there. Very much can I just say, it's a great pleasure, boys and girls, good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's a great pleasure to be here. And I said if they're very good, they can have a piece of my cake, which I hope we might have a piece of. I said yes, I'm going to use it. But it's a great celebration of all the hard work, starting with Mike and from Ian as well. But I know that the driving force was very much Mrs. Johnson. So I think it's really a great tribute to Nicola, if I may, that we are here to celebrate today. So should we just give Nicola a round of applause? And of course today's been a very moving day because we had the 2-minute silence, remembering those who'd passed away in the wars. And then 10 days ago, you'll remember that we celebrated that well-known Yorkshireman. Can we remember his name? Guy? Now, did you know he was born in York and brought up in Yorkshire? Yeah. So, and he tried to do a terrible thing. He tried to blow up the House of Commons. Can you imagine it? Not just like Pigeonhole, but the whole House of Commons. So weren't we lucky that we stopped him in time? So, can I just say, without further ado, what a great pleasure it is to be here. And we've got 13 in the nursery already, so without further ado I'm going to miraculously parch the waters.
Now I do apologise for any damage that Mrs. Collier does in the next 5 minutes. She bought some wonderful little confetti poppers with a rather large one there. I think we'll make her take it outside. What do you think?
I think it's outside.
Yeah, so I think it's outside. So when we've cut the ribbon here, we're going to go, I'll take Miss McIntosh around that way, but we'll cut the ribbon outside as well. Okay. And then we'll ask Mrs. Collier to let off her poppers and bangers. Are you ready? We're going to have a countdown. 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you very much indeed. So little ones, I think if you go back in your classroom, we'll sneak around and we'll
I thought she was running.
Good. So you should be.
Just Right, come and stand behind here then. Want to go in the middle there? That'd be lovely. Ooh, the cake's on the way to Right, folks, we're going to cut the cake. You ready? Are we going to have a countdown? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hooray! There we go, one cake cutting. And without fighting or falling over each other, do you think you can manage to present that carefully? As a thank you for coming. So thank you very much. Is that right? If you're right. Spot on. Lovely.
That's all right.